kind of construction work out there, but what I want to do is I've been catching these tiny little perch on the green Hornet. That's this rod right here. I made it from wood, and this is I made this part from a driveway stake, you know, those fiberglass ones, and then I put on a little permanent spring bobber. So I'm gonna try to see if I can catch a perch. Okay, they're at the very bottom. I'm about 16 feet right now. I've been finding that if I jig a little bit, it attracts them pretty easily. Now that I've been catching them pretty routinely. And now, of course, am I getting a little bite? Bringing it up. Come on. Just jig it up and down. Give it something to look at. I was just talking to the crow. Come on, little thing. Yep, now that I want to show you. I mean, I would put it down there and get bites right away. But this little spring bobber is great. It is so sensitive. I can see just even the smallest of bites. And I've caught 6 perch that I've kept, and they're definitely on the small side of keeping. But I like perch, so even little ones are okay. The rest were too small for me to justify keeping. And I probably have caught between 20 and 30 right now, perch. I'm trying for trout too, but I haven't even gotten so much as a bite. My buddy who was here, he caught 3. But I have been, we're in Nevada right now. So you can, on this body of water, I can only use 2 rods. So I got 1 for trout, set in a more shallow stuff, and 1 for perch. Okay, I'm gonna move this and try a different spot. Yep, I mean, I literally just caught one. I'll give this hole a chance to rest. I have a bunch of holes drilled throughout the area, so I'm gonna try to keep, right now I'm using, we'll see how good my battery lasts. This one I've got my fish detector, fish thingy. So we'll see. Oh, there's fish down there, I can see them. So let's try. There's definitely fish down at the bottom, so let's hope I can pull up a decent one. I think that's fish. It's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, yep, they're coming up to meet it. I can see them. They're coming up to meet the, yeah, I'm getting a bite, see? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them there. Come on, boys. You can do it. Come on. Oh, they're biting. Probably robbed me on that one. Oh, missed it. That was a good bite. Probably just pulled its lips off with that. Let's see. Come on. Nope. Oh man, they gotta be dinks. There are some really small ones in here. I've been catching like 3-inch. Just pretty funny. Come on. You can do it. Nope. Missed that one too. But you can see how it's a great little spring bob. Ooh. It tells me when I get, oh, yeah, I got that one. It's a little guy, I can tell. Oh, look at the little baby. So that's catching a perch on the green hornet. Boy, once today I'm using 2 hooks. Once today I got 2 perch on at the same time. Okay, that's a little guy. See if I can get another one. I want at least another keepable size. For me right now, keepable's like 7 or 8 inches, which is pretty small. But they fillet and I make fish tacos out of them, and I enjoy them. Ooh, there's a bunch more. I can see them. They're down there. I can see them on my fish finder here, my Garmin. Oop, they're biting. Okay, got that one. This one feels a little better. I don't know if it's a keeper. Nah. It's a little baby. Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn this off so I can bait up again. Okay. I got new bait on. See? New bait. It's hard to know because I'm filming with my phone. But I thought it would be fun to get some ice fishing footage with the green hornet. This is my last day I'm going to be ice fishing. I'm pretty sure Mother Nature will see to that. Yeah, there's still perch down there, so I can see them. Okay, here we go. Yep, you can see them biting. The bites, even on this very sensitive spring bobber. Yep, there's some more. There's a little bit. They're barely taking it. There we go. Oh, look at that. I got a double. See? Whoa! Oh, I got something else going on. I got to show you this. Something took my rod here, my trout rod, and I heard my alarm go off, my BART alarm. But I think could be a perch. Even though I'm this close to shore, I'm probably 14 feet deep. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's taking it. Oh well. That was exciting. I'm gonna see what's on here. So this is my take on a finicky fooler. I got a little bite on it here. When something takes the line here, it pulls it that way, which will pop the mousetrap mechanism. The flag pops up. When I'm not really watching it super well, I put the bite alarm on, the bail's open. So my take on a finicky fooler. Okay, let's try this again. Can you see? Okay, drop her down. Can you see the? It's hard for me to see because of the brightness with the snow. Ooh, there's a bunch of. I can see a bunch of perch down there. I'm guessing they're perch. Looks like a school of them, which makes sense since I just caught two in one bite. Second time I did that today. First time though, one of them was a keeper perch. I'd like to catch another, say 4 more keepers, that would be great. Yep, he's getting it. Yep. Not big. This is a little guy. A dinkomatic. Woo! Yep, they're not monsters by anyone's imagination. Every now and then, though, I'll catch one that's in that 8 to 9 inch range that I'm looking for. There was a big kill-off, die-off here, and so there are nice perch. In fact, they did catch the Nevada state record, I think, last summer. So they're in here. The thing is they had a massive die-off, and this place you could come and catch 11, 12-inch perch with very little difficulty. And now there's difficulty. But between, I guess you could catch 8, 9, maybe 10-inch perch now. But we're catching much better. But there, I think it was 3 years ago, there was a massive perch die-off. After the ice went out, they think that there was that so-called inversion that took place. And inversion of the water column. And so there was a lot of low oxygen water got dumped to the bottom. And when that happened, lots of fish died, a lot. There were hundreds, probably thousands actually, along the shoreline. I would be trying to fish and you'd like catch a trout or something and you would have to reel in through all these dead perch. It was kind of disgusting. Not a great time. I felt bad because really loved the perch bite out here. Big fan of perch. Nice catching the trout, but I prefer to eat the perch. And go to without dumping my phone down the hole. That would suck. Okay, here we go. See if we can't pull one up. Let's see. Yep, made it all the way down. Nope, nothing. Okay, I'm going to try a different hole. Actually, I want to show off something. Another one of my dumb inventions. So I got the green Hornet. You can see it hopefully. And now I'm going to show what I carry everything on. I call it the Hornet's nest. And you'll see. We got the Hornet's nest here. It's pretty handy, actually. Works like a champ. I painted it green to go along with the green Hornet. And this is the Hornet's nest. The H fell off. There you go. And the Hornet's nest here, it's got a really nice, the skis, everything pulls so easy. On a day like today, pulling my otter would be really hard because it has, unfortunately, it has a lot of surface area, and this is pretty slushy today, so I think we would be in a world of hurt if I had to pull it, because I found that on that thing, when it's slushy, it's almost like gluing the bottom, and I don't want to glue the bottom. Okay, so let's see if I can pull. It's about 18 feet, I think, right here. The other spot where I did the double, where my fish detector is, it's also about 18 feet. Come on, boys. It's February 23rd, in case you're wondering. There's about a foot deep of ice. Might be a little more than that now, but it rained a lot of today, but I have my rain jacket on, so I didn't care. I had a good time. It wasn't a terrible rain or anything. See, nothing. If I go that long, I move to a different hole. Usually if they're there, they'll flock to it. That's at least the way it's been happening. Some of the spots I go to, not so much. Something about this area is wild horse. Okay. Okay, caught some. Everything I caught here, this hole today was super small though. So, not that the others, they were all this. I didn't catch any keepers, is what I'm really saying. Not looking very promising yet. Oh, getting a bite. Got him. You know, here's the thing. They're small, but boy are they fat. It's pretty funny. I bet you they're full of eggs. Even these small ones. Sometimes we don't do it here because it's not allowed, but when we go to Cascade, we'll use cut bait for the bigger perch. Can't use any kind of a cut bait here in this part of Nevada, Elko County, because nothing like that's allowed. So no cut bait here. Otherwise, I might have cannibalized one of those little ones, but nope. But in Idaho, you can't use live fish, but you can use cut bait. So a lot of times people will even use things like, it's funny, a perch eyeball. as bait for Lake Cascade for those jumbo perch. Cut bait works really well though, especially in spring, in the fall. Before there's ice, I go out in my canoe. Let's see what we got. Another little guy. Oh, this one's even the littlest yet. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. Look at that. If that's 3 inches, it's a foot. Crazy. Crazy how small they are. So out of this hole, this is kind of all I've been catching. Nothing worthy of even keeping. What's kind of cool though, the big trout that are in here, when you do catch them, you go ahead and you'll cut open their stomachs and stuff if you keep them, and you'll find a bunch of perch inside of them. So you know that, how I wish we could use little live perch for bait for those big giant trout. There's some really good trout in here. We often catch them in the 20-inch range. It's actually pretty normal. 19, 20, 21, 22 inches.